Hello guys, welcome back to Concrete Elbow. So Brian Shaw recently posted a full gym tour video on his channel. Brian said the reason for this was just because he had been wanting to do it for a very long time, and at the same time he has also rearranged many things now that he is focusing on arm wrestling. That's right, Brian literally revised the layout of his gym for his arm wrestling journey. Okay, so it's not actually as extreme as it sounded. All of his strongman and weightlifting equipments are still there. I mean, his home gym is literally twice the size of my house, so it wouldn't even matter if Brian added like 15 more equipments without throwing away the old ones. But honestly, I think you should check out the video yourself, because after I watched the whole video, I realized that Brian is not really training for anything right now other than arm wrestling. Arm wrestling is the only sport he is currently doing and focusing on, and I might be exaggerating this a little bit, but the reason the other equipments that he has still exist is just because he likes seeing them and just for the memory and history's sake. The only equipments or apparatuses that he is currently using are all arm wrestling related. Brian even started using some of his old machines for arm wrestling training when actually they were not intended for it.
The angle, a little bit of the curl. This is something that I'm playing with for arm wrestling mainly, and this is something that I have added mainly for the arm wrestling training that I'm doing. So arm wrestling, this is kind of arm wrestling land, or what it has turned into. So we have, you know, the table, you can tell there's plenty of chalk. A guy named Jody Harper helped me out by building all of these custom handles for me. And the reason I actually added this is because the free motion unit that I have couldn't go heavy enough for some of the arm wrestling training that I was doing. So my seated row over here, I'm using that for some of the arm wrestling training, but mainly you can work on pronation here. This is another arm wrestling piece that I got. We have another arm wrestling table. Run Rocket I have been using a little bit for some of my arm wrestling training. We'll be bringing out some more stuff. I know a lot of people are asking about the arm wrestling, so we're gonna bring out more of that. And probably I'll be getting more arm wrestling tools if anything else.
It's really nice to know that Brian is working harder than we thought for his arm wrestling journey. I mean, if Brian did all of this to his gym just so that he can train arm wrestling better, you know that he is taking this really seriously.